Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2023. It is the 4th of January here in Australia. And actually, we're all from Australia today. So how cool. It is a new year. It is a time for reviewing where we're at, where we want to be, and setting new goals, new intentions, and really just going all in for this year on making it an amazing year. So I am going to share my screen. Okay, good. Where am I? Share screen. Okay, can everybody see my screen? Awesome. Beth is in the house. Okay. Happy 2023 to start with. We've got to get that out of the road. Happy New Year. So many things are going to be happening this year, and it's up to us to ride the wave, whatever that wave entails. Who knows what's coming this year? We just have to be prepared and to ride the wave. So, okay. So, new year, slightly new format. So what I'm going to be doing is, it's now Wednesday. You are here, so you know that it's now Wednesday, 10 a.m. in Brisbane. If you're watching the United States, it will be Tuesday afternoon, evening, whatever the time zone is in your area. And that is because I changed it because I have a coaching program that I'm part of that is at 10 o'clock on Tuesdays that I haven't been able to participate in, and is freaking awesome. So the benefit for you guys is that you're going to be getting what I learn on that coaching program, you're going to be getting in this coaching program. And it is amazing. So the structure. So the structure is going to change slightly. Each week, I'm going to provide a 15 to 20-minute training before we dive into the mindset. Now, you have access to so much training, and I know it can be quite overwhelming because there's just hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of training available for you. What I recommend is that you identify where you're at, you identify what's important to you. So you have the Billionaire You Training modules that are like 12 weeks that you have access to be able to digest and go through at your own pace. Very important for mindset, getting clarity, all the stuff. That is the Billionaire You curriculum. And it's intensive. And then you have the Portal of Power training, which mindset, business structure, launching a business, scaling a business, all so much in there. And that is just to the tip of the iceberg with what I'm going to be, how that's going to be growing over the next months and years. So I'll spend a little more time on that shortly, but each week, because I know that some people are going in and going through the training, some people aren't, that's entirely up to you. But I want to actually deliver some training for you on the calls, so you are really getting some of the training at least during the time that we get together on the calls. So it's going to be 3 weeks a month. The first 3 weeks of the month, we will come together. And then the following week, it's not going to actually be a week off, but it's going to be a group mastermind. So instead of me running a training and doing the mindset stuff with you, it's going to be a group mastermind. Why? Because I want all of you to start to step into leadership. And it's not necessarily going to be me running the group. I might, as we progress, I might sort of select somebody else to run the group, or depending on how it works, you could all choose to run the group as a collective. So this is your opportunity to not just ask questions, but to get more ideas from each other, because we have extraordinary people in this group. Why wouldn't you benefit from that? The important part of the group mastermind is that there are no bad ideas, and that we are open to all ideas that come to us. So there's no yes buts. It's taking an idea, and even if you can't immediately see its validity or its potential, thinking about it from the perspective, okay, I can't immediately see how that could benefit me or how that could work, but I'm willing to think about it. So that's going to be a new introduction for each week. As part of the Billionaire You program, if you really want to have a billionaire mindset or even a millionaire mindset, you must step into the role of leadership. So leading yourself, leading your clients, your customers, leading programs, whatever it is that you're doing, but the role of leadership is really important. So that's going to be something that we do each month. So the training modules, I'm going to stop this for a second. Where is it? I got too many windows open again. Here it is. Okay, so for those who aren't familiar, this is the page where the Billionaire You Training, this is its current home. So it will actually be moving into a proper training portal because I have the software. I just actually haven't gone about setting it up in there. So you have basically 9 different modules. 12 different modules, because week 4 is broken into 4 parts, and they're all through video. So why is that taking so long to come up? There it is. So as you go in, I will take you through a training. There's a playbook there you can download. There are meditation and sound healings for each and every week that you can listen to for the week. And move that out of the way so I can navigate. There we go. That's better. There is also a special section for business trainings. A lot of these are in the portal of power, but these are exercises for different, to help you get different aspects of your business set up for you, selling with soul, sales and that kind of stuff, getting shit done. So there's a lot of training to go through in there. Plus you've got the Billionaire You light activation codes as well. So you can download all of these sound healings and listen to each of them. Each of them are going to hold different benefits for you. So choose whichever one you feel intuitively drawn to. And of course, you also have within the portal of power. So let's have a look at the portal of power. You have all these trainings under various, and I'm going to start a new section, which is leadership. So the Ultimate Freedom Challenge, that was a specific thing that we did last year, but that has lots of activities in there for you to go through that are really great for getting your mindset right, for setting you up right. Mindset wealth, mindset business. There's 20 topics in there. All of them are via video, and the Billionaire You program will eventually its home will be in here. I just have to set it up. So go through and check it out. And as I said, I will also be starting a leadership section in here as well. So there's tons and tons and tons, and I know it can be overwhelming, but I encourage you, you've got the whole year, depending on how long you've been here already, but you've got months to be able to go through and digest what you need. So let's stop sharing that. Go back to my little presentation. Okay, so now let's look at taking radical responsibility. So ultimately, your results are up to you. I'm here to guide you, to assist you, to help you with your mindset, to answer your questions wherever I can. I don't know it all, but if, as much as I can help you, I will. And if I don't know the answer to a question, I'll try and find out for you. but your results are your responsibility. It is important that you take radical responsibility for your results. You will get out of the program whatever you put into it. Participate as much as possible. So I know that the Billionaire You Facebook group hasn't exactly been a massive hive of activity, but I will be in there a little bit more this year. You can go in and ask questions. If you ask a question in there, then please tag me. So, because I'm not on Facebook that much, but I will be going in to check things out. And if you tag me, then I'm more likely to see your question. So you're not all alone for the rest of the week. Set big, hairy, audacious goals. Don't set wimpy goals, people. Set something that inspires you, that lights you up, that if you were to achieve it, it would just be like, holy crap, how did I even do that? But you can't achieve a big, hairy, audacious goal unless you set a big, hairy, audacious goal. So it was, why did my fan just stop? That's weird. But my computer's still going. That's bizarre. Sorry. That's very weird. So your goals, who was it? Somebody said, Brian Tracy, I think, said, attempt the impossible in order to improve your work. Attempt the impossible in order to improve your work. So set a goal that it's highly unlikely you're going to achieve it. If you shoot for the stars and hit the moon, then you've done a great job. So set big, hairy, audacious goals. Get out of your comfort zone. Set something that's a bit scary for you, but lights you up at the same time, and set something that's meaningful. And do the inner work. Make sure you are doing the internal work to be able to get your mindset right and be able to achieve what you want to achieve. So just an aside for that, one of my goals for this year is to make this program basically one of the best in the industry. So, and in order to do that, I would love your feedback. So what do you feel you need that I can help you with? And if I can do that, then I will help to add it into the program. So now post that, if I have one of the best programs in the industry of its kind, one of the best or the best program of its kind in the industry, that's the goal, then that's all well and good. But if very few people know about it, then what's the point? And my 5-year goal is to make sure that the industry is talking about this program now, and it's one of the go-to programs in the industry. That means I'm competing against the likes of Tony Robbins and T. Harv Eker, and they're in this space. So I've given myself 5 years to achieve that goal. Now, I don't know how I'm going to achieve that goal, but that is a big, hairy, audacious goal, and it lights me up and sets me on fire. And it's kind of like I'm telling the universe that I've arrived and that I'm a player. And I'm already, I've got a marketing campaign that will be going out on Facebook and on YouTube over the next week. And I'm really going to expand my influence and my impact over the next 12 months to 5 years. So in order to do that, I have to keep showing up every single day for this program. And the money for me is a byproduct of that. So when my program is one of the best in the industry of its kind, and when all the industry is talking about it, a byproduct of that is the money. So money is not a goal that drives me. It's but impacting people is something that drives me much more. So set your goals in alignment with your values, and there are values exercises within your Billionaire You program. So this is, now we're going to talk about setting 2023 on fire for you. So this is where the little bit of training comes in before we dive into the mindset piece. Hold on for 2 seconds. I am just let me mute myself. Sorry about that. It was just bothering me that for some reason my fan just stopped, and it's only the only fan that's stopped in the whole house. So anyway, back to it. All right, setting 2023 on fire. So what's your vision? Do you know what your vision is for this year? What are your goals? What is it that you want to achieve? Have you sat down and written this out for this year yet? And if not, I encourage you to do it as soon as possible. So this is a great year for putting your energy and your intention into whatever it is that you want to achieve and set the tone for the year. Write it down. So write your goal down somewhere, review it each day. A really great future pacing exercise is to record a video and talk about your vision, but future pace it. So even if you have a 3-month goal or a 6-month goal or a 12-month goal, you say, it is now December 30, 2023, and I cannot believe that I have achieved blah, blah, blah. And this is how it feels. And this is the impact on my life. And get excited on your video. And then when you watch it back, you are literally wiring your brain with the projection of your future, because your subconscious mind cannot go to work on a blank slate. There's nothing for it to work on. So it's super important that you are setting your vision for your year this year, and then you are focusing on it and you are partnering with the universe. So you don't have to do all the hard work. It is amazing when you get clear on what it is that you want to achieve, on how you want your life to look, on the things that you want to be doing. It is amazing how the universe will bring people into your world, opportunities into your world, and it will actually do most of the heavy lifting for you. You just have to keep showing up, holding your vision, and then taking action on the inspiration that comes up for you. So make sure that you have a vision for this year. What's your vehicle? So what vehicle are you using, as in your business vehicle? Do you need to restructure some of your business this year? Do you need to look at expanding into different opportunities to be able to have the impact that you are capable of having? And is that in alignment? It's got to be in alignment with your goals, with your values, and it's also got to be in alignment with your current business model, or are you going to switch business models altogether? So what vehicle are you going to use? What's your plan? If you're failing to plan, you are planning to fail. So what plan are you putting in place to achieve this vision? And it doesn't have to be an incredibly detailed plan, but you need to at least have an idea of where you're going. And then what are the first couple of steps that you're going to take? So some people like to have a lot more structure, but you don't have to if that's not who you are. You don't have to write a 100-page dossier on what your year's going to look like and a structured business plan. If that's not who you are, then work with who you are, but set a plan in place, at least have a skeleton plan, and then chunk it down for the year, and then look at what's my first couple of steps. What do I just need to get into action for? And have a plan for each day. What are you going to achieve for each day? What's your strategy? So this is business strategy, marketing strategy, income strategy. What are your different strategies that you are putting into place to achieve that vision and that goal? This is what I'm here to help you with. I help you with mindset, but I can also help you with this stuff. And of course, what's your mindset? Are you showing up with a can-do, no matter what, whatever it takes kind of attitude? Are you determined to be unstoppable? You can achieve anything you put your mind to, but you need to show up with the kind of attitude that's, this is a done deal. It's a foregone conclusion. this is happening no matter what. And I'm just going to show up every single day. And even when it looks like shit, even when I don't feel like it, I'm going to do something toward achieving my goals, my vision, whatever it might be, however big it is. And it's really about making this a non-negotiable, making your vision a non-negotiable. Because once you decide it's non-negotiable, it's already happened. You just have to take the journey to actually realize it. Okay. So that's my training for today. I'm going to stop sharing. Any questions on the training before we head into the mindset stuff? No? Yes, Michelle, just unmute.
Yep. Just with the Portal of Power and the Billionaire You program, do you have to follow it sequentially, or can you just kind of pick out whatever?
You can pick out whatever works for you. The Billionaire You program was created in a 12-week format. So I recommend that you go through that sequentially. But if you feel like, oh, I don't really need to do that, then I guess you can skip over it. But the way it works best is if you do that one sequentially. As for the Portal of Power, the Portal of Power is choose, just go through and look at where you're at, and maybe spend an hour or two just going through and seeing what's there, and then what you feel you need most, and then go through the trainings that way. They're not sequential. Make sense?
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Cool. Awesome. Okay. So I'm going to stop this recording.